guys, what's up? This is Mustang's Bugatti is going back to Forza Motorsport 6 with another challenge. Now, in Forza 6, there is no surprise that you can roll vehicles over and that they roll better in the wet. There's absolutely zero surprise. For instance, this Raptor here. This Raptor is a very, very good vehicle at rolling over, as you'll see later on in this clip. However, you see, I wanted to see if you could get more normal vehicles, more sensible racing vehicles, like compact hatches, super saloons, all that stuff, to roll over around curves. Even some, I wanted to try race cars. I have some in mind. I have supercar in mind, sports coupes. And as you see right here, this is the corner where you hit it. Not this one, the next one here, right here. You see, you go around the corner, you hit the curb, and there we go, first try. Yeah, it's very easy to roll vehicles in this game. So, I set about seeing if I could roll more sensible ones. This vehicle I set off trying to roll, or sensible vehicle, was a Ford Fiesta ST. Now, it's the right shape, relatively tall, relatively narrow, and yeah, decently fast. It is front wheel drive. I'm not sure if that affects rolling or anything. I may have slightly rated wide. Ignore that. Shh. So I go to hit the curb. In a second. Yeah, here we go. I also run wide there. Shh. Okay. Shh. I was still learning. Cause it's weird. I don't have a thing, a driving line. So yeah. So I come up on the curb. Very anticlimactic. So I try again. And still very anticlimactic. Yeah, it's really not working. Yeah, it tried. As in it tried, it didn't even get up on two wheels. Yeah, it did not work very well, the Fiesta from standard. Now, this was my Gymkhana car, so I had to reset it. I put raised springs, anti-roll bars, made everything stiff, raised the ride height, put -5 camera on the vehicle. It was very interesting around bumps. I will be honest, it was very interesting. As I get two wheels on that corner without even trying, and then I hit the curve, and it was pretty easily rolling over. And I went for a rather spectacular tumble. Very easy once you put the modifications on it to roll. I didn't even need the roll cage, so yeah. The Ford Fiesta will roll over. I probably could have done without the camber because I got everything else super stiff, as I do some reverse donuts, but I just thought it would be easier, so yeah. Now, I decided to do a sports coupe. Next, starting with the Aston Martin Z12 Zagato. And this corner coming up made me get very promising, as I get a huge two-wheel moment coming around there, which makes me run wide. And it kind of made me go, yeah, the camera gets confused. There it is, hi. Yeah, I kind of ran out of speed on this attempt because I got a huge two-wheel moment coming around there. So, no, it kind of went on two wheels, but it didn't really. Now this already has maximum camber, max ride height, and all that stuff, because it's a sports car. It's a sports car like that, right? So I already did maximum everything to it. So I try again. Still not massively fast, and, well, it was anticlimactic. Tried the other curve, also anticlimactic. So, I go again. This is my third attempt, only my third attempt with this car. Remember, this is a sports car. And I was like, okay, well, it's being a little frustrating in comparison to the Raptor and the Ford. And then over the supercar goes, or sports car, sorry. Surprisingly, rather easy to roll the Aston Martin. Yeah, very easy, all things considered. Now this Audi has maxed out everything. It has camber, native camber, roll cage, bump stiffness. Everything is stiff. The race height is rated to 8 inches. Because I did it originally with this vehicle, it's just a camber and raised suspension, and it didn't work. The thing would not roll. I tried it. It was very anticlimactic and very boring. This one, I managed to roll it off of a completely different corner. Yeah. Actually, a pretty good camera angle for that thing. I managed to roll it off of a completely different corner. So, I kept going. And I may have slightly two-wheeled and flew off the track. Yeah, again, the camera's confused. It's somewhere. Eventually it's gonna, there it is, hi. Yeah, you're back. So I already rolled, however, I felt like I should give it a shot. And I kind of missed the corner. Or I didn't miss it, but it was very anticlimactic. But I was determined, okay? I was very determined to keep going with this car. So my second attempt, also rather anticlimactic. So I try my third attempt. I'm going, and there we go. Not that difficult. I go for a second roll, very spectacular, as I do a stand of things. So yeah, there's the Audi RS7 that fell over rather easily. Next up, I want a rally car. So I got a Mitsubishi Evo, put a very strange wing on it. I put a tire on it as a hat on it. I put a push bumper on it. The mud flaps are necessary, and the rally lights on the front. Put some this does not have negative camber. Remember, this does not have negative camber. It only has raised suspension and stiffened suspension. That's it. No camber, as you can clearly see. Also, I love the wing. I cannot get over the double wing. And how forward placed it is. It's pretty much on the roof of the car, pretty much. And this thing gave me a rather high amount of confidence as I go for a two-wheel moment. Or is it this one? I don't remember. It was that one. Which caused me to take a little bit of an exploring. You can just about see me in camera. So I line it up, and that gave me confidence, and my confidence is completely shattered. Nah, it didn't do much. It didn't do much. It was very anticlimactic. So, I tried again. Now, this angle doesn't usually work. It's never worked for me before. You would probably get like an SUV to do it or something, but it doesn't work for these kind of normal racing cars. So, I had another go with it, Thinking, I may have to put negative camera on this. I don't really want to, because I want to see how little I can do it with, because camera makes it look kind of ridiculous. And there we go. There we go. Nice low roll. And then we skid for a little while because we're on the grass. So, yeah. The Subaru will roll rather spectacularly. So, yeah, the crazy rally car, rather easy to roll in the rain. Now, I have here a 2016 Camaro SS. I wanted to do an American muscle car. I haven't driven this car really before. And I put negative camber on it, max springs, and max ride height. So, pretty much the standard stuff. I'm going to put that on every car from now on, because we only have the race car and the supercar left. After this, pretty much, yeah. So, first attempt. Here we go. And it was pretty boring. Nothing really happened. Yeah, it was anticlimactic to say the least. Again, it doesn't really work this way. I mainly try to roll it off the second curve going this direction, because you have a slightly better chance. That's where I rolled the Rolls Royce. Yeah, again, doesn't do anything. So I turn up around here. and I give it a third try. This is my third attempt going into the turn with the Camaro, and over it goes. And then we have another skid because the grass is wet, and then into the wall. Yeah, Camaro, again, relatively straightforward third attempt. We're doing a lot of these things on the third attempt. I kind of like that. Now came arguably one of the hardest challenges of this entire thing. Rolling a race car. It shows a bit of an auto, the Lamborghini LP570 Super Trofeo. Now, the rear wing has over 400 pounds of downforce. So I removed it with a very clean double roll on the grass. It's a little cheating, but it's still a race car. It just lost 400 pounds of downforce. Now, I'll probably end up doing this on the first try because I did nothing but rewinding. This took about 15-20 minutes. It took quite a long time. It took the longest out of all of them. And there we go. Yes. Even the race car managed to roll over. Albeit it took a heck of a long time. I've been sitting here for well over 20 minutes doing it now that I think about it. But yes, the Lamborghini race car of all things did manage to roll off a curb. Okay, so next up was the Lykan Hypersport, the supercar, the final round. I thought this thing would be... I picked this car because it's relatively tall in the supercar class, and it has quite high ride height, I'll English eventually, for a supercar. I get quite a long way on two wheels for a supercar on my first attempt on that one corner that I rolled the Lambo on. So I thought I would give it a go, and I may have... And then I two-wheel on a corner setting up to it, and it was looking promising on this first run. I had 4 two-wheel moments, and then I slightly, I almost upran myself, but I catch it. And then here's a really amazing thing. It almost rolls going this way. So I made a run for my second attempt on the proper way to go in the corner. It was less than climactic, as I skid into the wall and absolutely ruined a $3.4 million hypercar. Sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. So I tried from this direction, and also very anticlimactic. The camera shows because the replay camera really doesn't show this that well. I rolled it off of a completely different corner. Yes, so even the Lykan is capable of rolling off of a curb. So that makes it every vehicle in this, pretty much every vehicle, every class I should say, every class is capable of being rolled off a curb. We did muscle, compact, rally, race, SUV truck, supercar, sports car. Did I miss any? No, I think we got them all. Yeah, I call that a huge success. Also, this took the longest to record I think I've ever taken, because the setup and everything takes forever. You have to do so many cars and everything. So that was, yeah, rolling different vehicular classes. But anyway, guys, that's it for this episode of Forza Motorsport 6. I'll be back with more.